Oh my goodness. I knew that Hangman was going to come out. I don't know how I knew that Hangman was going to come out, but I knew it was going to come out. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, beautiful ones. If you're new, thank you so much for watching my video. For all you OGs, for all you originals, thank you so much for watching. I love you, love you, love you. You know that. So, this is going to be your love forecast for September 4th, 2017. I mean, guys, what can I say? It has been so hot here in San Diego. And I know it's normal for people to have AC in their homes, but not in San Diego. In San Diego, if you live on the coast, you don't have ACs in your home because it rarely gets hot, except for like this last bit of summer every year. So, I hadn't been able to do the videos because of the lighting and the camera, and like things were just not going well. So, instead of fighting the energy, I just relaxed it. So, welcome, welcome, all you new ones. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, to help you on your path. And now the author of my upcoming book series, Concepts Create Reality. So, my gorgeous ones, I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Sunday fun day, except for this is for Monday. So, in your position, so it works like this. Let me say this. It works like this. I'm going to go into the general. That means general. That means the bigger energy. General energies. I'm going to look at the energies, and I'll translate the messages from Spirit and things that I kind of see in that general energy. Spirit wants to remind you it is always up to you whether you want to accept and allow or deny these energies. That's kind of up to you and your path. As to the timeline, it can vary. It depends on which path you've taken and where you are on that path. So, yeah, let's get started. Oh, by the way, thank you so very much. We are like 5 weeks, probably 5 weeks, a little bit over 5 weeks. And we reached like over 10,000 now. We're at 10,300 and something. Like, that's amazing. I could not do this without you. I want to say thank you to everyone. Like, we went, so I think it's like almost 9,000 we did in a month. That's just a little over a month. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your love and support, for all the kind words, for allowing me to be in your energy, to translate the messages, to allow me to do my path. I want to thank you so, so very much. I love YouTube because of the community. That's why I love doing this on YouTube. I've done it on other platforms, and though they're okay, there is nothing like the platform on YouTube. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very, very much. You are so sweet. You guys are so kind, and you're kind to each other, and I love that. So thank you. So let me get started. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say that because, you know, I've been out for a little bit, for a couple of days here. In your first position, you have the Two of Coins. So the Two of Coins is a really interesting card. This is about you balancing, and this is in your love. So your love, to me, love is that energy that moves through all vibrations, through all frequencies. Okay? So wherever you're putting your attention on, whatever you've been really thinking about and taking action, and that's kind of what your focus is, that could be, this is what I could be talking about for you, but it could be more than one thing. So I feel like today, or on September 4th, you're going to be, so you feel like, you know, there are some things that I want to do, but there are some things that I have to do, right? And this could be in your romance department, this could be in your family, in your work, wherever this is. But I feel like you have these things, and you have these dreams, and you have these things that you're working towards, but you have these obligations as well. You have these things that you can't like just pick up and go, some of you, right? And so you're trying to find that balance in how much can I do towards my dream, and how much can I do, you know, how much obligation or how much responsibility am I going to take up in the situation, right? So it's the same thing with like romance too. I feel like there are some things that need to be said or done, but there are these things, or these things that we said that we would do. So I'm getting like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm getting like, listen, this isn't working out the way that, I'm just gonna be truthful with y'all. Yeah, this brings up another point. You know, I'm not everybody's flavor, but because I'm pretty direct, I'm not like that side kind of flowery. I'm not that, but you know, I can't be anybody but who I am. So, well, I guess I can, but I choose not to. I choose to be me. So, I'm pretty direct. So, and then especially when the teacher comes, the teacher is one of the beings that that helps, that I've worked with for eons, even before this life and after this life. So I feel like for some of you, you're like, this isn't working out the way that I thought it was going to work out. This isn't going the way that I thought it was going, but I have all this time invested and I don't know if I want to start over. I don't know. Like, I have this bond with this person, and even in family relationships, like I've tried, I have this bond, but this isn't working out the way that I thought. So that's kind of how you're feeling today. It's like balancing those two. Like, how much am I willing to compromise and how much am I willing to, take a leap of faith, right? So, the advice from Spirit is the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands, it tells me a couple of things. So the Eight of Wands is about fast movement, the wands are all about action. So this is action. This is not just thought, okay? This is action. And with the coins, this is physical, okay? This is like physical in this plane, physical, right? So the Eight of Wands, their advice in this situation is that things will be moving faster than you think. And for some of you, if this is like a trip that you're thinking of taking, because this tells me that there's a trip for some of you, and you're like trying to balance, should I go, should I not go, do I have the funds or not, can I get away, or is everything going to be taken care of at home, blah, 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 right? So they're saying for some of you that is coming true, but for others of you, this is about like, if you're moving to a new place, that's going to come about. In your relationships, those are going to go fast. Like, it's going to come about fast. Like, you're going to move to the next level fast. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. They're saying just keep the balance, because so what's going to happen is these things are going to go fast and you're going to be like, whoa, wait, I said I wanted that, but I'm not really sure yet. Like, you kind of get stuck. And that's why this Hangman is out. Because the Hangman is like, as much as we say that we want these things, when they actually happen, we're like, whoa, hold up. I'm not really sure, so I got to wait. A lot of you do that. Not everybody, right? Like a Queen of Swords, she doesn't do that. Or a King of Swords, he doesn't do that. They're like, whatever, and then cut it out and then move, right? They'll deal with the ramifications later. That's not always a good thing, but that does happen. But like a queen or a king or of cups or any cups, page, knight, they'll take a minute and they got to really let it sink in, and they can't be moving too fast, and neither can a coins, neither can a pentacles. Like, well, I won't say all pentacles, because Capricorns can, but if they don't get in their head too much, Cappies. So I feel like things, like you were balancing things and things move fast, and this could be moving to a new place, this could be moving to a new level in commitment, this could be moving to a new level in commitment with your family, with romance, and this could also mean trips, right? And so the outcome being the Hangman, this is self-sacrifice. This is self-sacrifice. So this tells me that the outcome is that you put yourself in timeout, basically. It's like, okay, I'm not going to do what I really want to do, because I don't know, sometimes people make these excuses about why they can't do something, and they'll make it about somebody else when it's really about them, right? And I mean, I could go over all these scenarios that I'm seeing, but we don't have that kind of time. So, you can say, well, I'm not going to do it because she or he will be, so lost without me, or he or she will not be able to cope, or he or she, and it's really about you not wanting to move yet. So just be clear with yourself about why you're doing this. There's nothing wrong with self-sacrifice, but if you've been self-sacrificing for so long and you started getting into this movement of, no, it's really my time, and then when things come about, you revert back to that self-sacrificing, then you're not moving, right? So be very clear. Listen, there's no judgment from me. You can do it either way. I'm just saying, from Spirit, the guidance is, if you're wanting these things and you're balancing these things, and then these things come through and then you do this, I don't think that's what you're wanting, right? That's for some of you. For others of you, if you don't self-sacrifice and you are really at a phase in your life where you're like, instead of I guess I shouldn't have said the king or queen of swords, because the king or queen of swords really, they think about it for a little bit before they cut somebody out. But the page and the knight of swords, they don't. They're just like quick to cut you out, right? So, you know, if you're quick to cut somebody out or quick to do something real, you know, and you've been trying to really bring in this manifesting the world that you're wanting, right? And these things come about. If you hadn't been doing that before, maybe it is time to just sit back and say, all right, maybe I have to sacrifice this, because I really have been, you know, all about me, all about me, all about me. I'm talking about those that have been all about that for a while, okay? Maybe it's time to reel it back. Maybe it's time to really think about, okay, when I do this, this individual and this individual and this individual is affected. It's really interesting because they took me to one of the, and I say this in one of my books that is not finished, but they took me to this realm where I had a complete understanding of every thought and movement I made affected everyone else. And it was about me understanding the whole, and how my movement, my thought, my emotion affects the whole, right? They didn't have choices, I did. Now, they took me to that realm so that I could have complete understanding. But that's what some of you are needing to understand, that your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions affect everyone around you and the whole. Okay? So maybe it is time for you to like step back and do a little bit of thinking before you take the action. Okay? I know I went off on a tangent, but that's what they're telling me. They're reminding me of that. So my gorgeous ones, listen, when it comes, these are some of the things that you guys have been wanting. Don't get stuck for some of you. For others of you, it is time to like kind of chill for just for a minute. You don't have to do it long, but like really take note about what's going on around you. Okay. So I want to remind everybody that I have the total eclipse, the solar eclipse out for the next, you know, that reading is about for the next 6 months. I do the dailies. And I'm going to be working on, now that it's cooled down, I can finish the monthlies, okay? I want to thank everybody. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. It really helps me out. And you guys, I've been, like, a lot of you have sent me emails saying that, you know, they wanted me they wanted to, you know, they wanted to, how do I say this? They're wondering if I'm offering a service for astrology and looking at your natal chart. I am going to put that up on my website. I will be doing that, where I'll look at your natal chart and help explain it to you. And but we will just do that. So if it becomes a reading, it's a different fee. Okay, so you know, this is just so that you can see your houses and what they mean in your natal chart and kind of what's going on. All right, but I want to thank you guys for loving and supporting me. Talk to you soon. Bye.